validate myself. These rappers couldn't stomach me, they punch below the belt. Sitting and dreaming of palm trees, more drive than a car. You're lukewarm, that's fine.
So my favorite cards in the game right now are the Pink Diamond John Wall, just because he can play, pretty good defense for his size, and I like his jump shot, and then obviously he can dunk the ball, and that's real important right now. And I'd say Tim Thomas, because he's got a really nice release and has some dribble sigs to make the game smoother and just fun. He's just a really fun card to use. My MVP for qualifying.
A shot of the Celtics earlier, coming down. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Jackson and George. They're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Man in at the three, the small forward. And for Boston, Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the center position. Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, VA. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
Yep, that one's good.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
For three, George. Tatum pulls it in. Outside. side, White. Pass to Brown. Tatum with it. 6 to shoot. Back to Brown. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jackson, pass to George. Nice move. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Greg.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now here's Tatum. He's turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Here's White. It's tipped. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, George with it, now guarded by White. Pass to man. George against White. Now here's George, tightly guarded. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Tatum gets the bucket.
The more strength Tatum puts on, the more effective he becomes, especially finishing through contact.
George against White. Now here's George. Defense is right there. They get it back. Second chance shot. Nice D from Horford.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Smart outside. Down low. And there's a 3-second violation. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. In the third spot, the Celtics.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
George against White. Pass to Morris. Takes a 3. Drains the triple.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
He shoots it. And that one hits the back iron. The Clippers trail. And that one is stuffed right through.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Smart passes to White. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Paul George.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The Clippers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. To the left side wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Powell. 1:53 left to play in the first. That shot off the mark. Smart with the defensive effort. Now here's Brown. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Powell. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Covington. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tatum.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Play caught. The Celtics got to hurry here. And it's Brogdon missing. The Clippers in the lead. And here's Wall. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Over Williams. And again, no good by the Clippers. And for Boston, they're shooting just 38% so far in this one. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon, and they'll get another chance. And Griffin slams it in.
Great effort by Blake Griffin. Coaches can draw up whatever they want. Sometimes it just boils down to effort.
Pass to Coffey. Back to Wall. To the paint. Here's Batum. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Jackson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Powell. Deflected.
Griffin has great timing. That's the reason why he blocked that shot.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far.
Celtics 12. The Clippers 9.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively. Also, keeping them out of sync.
On the floor for the Clippers, Powell and George are out on the wings. Nicholas Batum out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. For three, Powell. Boston with a rebound. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it can cost them the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Powell outside. Pass to George. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Powell in the post, guarded by Brogdon. Powell, it's good.
We see this every night from Norman Powell, putting on his hard hat and going to work.
But after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Greg.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Zubac, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Man comes in for Powell.
You know, when healthy, Blake Griffin is still a force. He's an athletic, multifaceted big man.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff. Stand
up. Allie, thanks. It's George on the wing. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And again, no good by the Clippers. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Pass to man. Morris, right side. Second chance effort. And Zubac with the lay-in. Zubac has got his first points of the night.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
The athletic swing man. I love whenever Tatum goes up with force off the drive.
Here's man. The Celtics making their last shot. George outside. Back to man. Fires for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch under guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Al Horford. Here's Brown. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
George finds Zubac. George against White. Here's Zubac.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Personal foul.
The free throw drops from Zubac.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in for Morris. Coffey comes in for man. Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. And the big finish by Wall.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
The Clippers trail. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Outside White. Here's Smart. And he can't bank that one in. The Clippers shooting only 29% on this one. Not great. White against Kennard. Coffey into the lane. Back to Kennard. The shot misses. Good work defensively by White. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Wall. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Just 3 on the clock, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line.
Ooh, that one misses for Powell.
You know, every team is looking for guys like Norman Powell, an explosive athlete.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. thorough battle. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Peyton Pritchard is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Griffin, then there's Grant Williams, and it's Jackson in it for 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pass to man, stolen by Jackson. Left side Brogdon. Here's Pritchard, defended by Jackson. George with a steal. Now Jackson. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Zubac's shot is off. And again, Smitty, Paul George continues to impress.
B.A., what impresses me the most is that he's still competing at the highest level. Looking almost as good as he was when he was an all-star with the Pacers.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. But B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
The Clippers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. George. And the layup is good off the glass.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
George for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Outside Brogdon. Back to Griffin. George with a steal. Pass to man. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Coffee. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Norm Powell comes in for man. Celtics with the lead. Right side Tatum. Rebound by the Clippers. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For the Clippers, Batum is checked in for George. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. Pass to Coffee. Now Powell. Outside Wall. Here's Covington. Shoots over Tatum. Covington, no good.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
White, the pass to Tatum. It doesn't go for him, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Back to Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Here's Smart. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 4.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Remaining in the third.
Pass to Coffee. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at Boston, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot.
Well, for the Celtics, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
Knocked loose. Here we go, all alone. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
They're hammering them on the open floor right now.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
Inside. This for the tie. It counts, and the foul. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Zubats, he's checked in for Covington.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Kennard outside. Powell against White. Powell outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Al Horford. That one falls for Powell.
At the line for the Clippers, Norman Powell.
And so Powell nails them both. 43 seconds left in the third quarter here. Smart outside. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubats. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. The ball's knocked loose. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And so here are the Clippers. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Powell against White. Powell's shot is off. Brown passes to White. It's Smart on the wing. Shoots over Wall. Off target. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Clippers ahead, up 1.
The Clippers.
And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's man in at the 3 slot. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Tatum can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Launches it. Man, misses.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Outside, Brown. Tries it from the top of the key, and too long on the shot.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Smart against Jackson. Pass to George. Now Morris. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. George's shot is off.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Smart finds Horford. Yes! And the foul! It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. Jackson against Smart. Back to Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Here's Mann, defended by Brown. Takes one from 10 feet. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now. Brown passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
George outside. Pass to Zubac. Here's Mann, defended by Brown. Jackson on the wing. Cans it with nobody near him. Jackson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Breakdown by the defense there. Jackson, a solid mid-range shooter. You like to push him out further.
Tatum against George. Right wing. Here's Brogdon. They get it back. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. George passes to Zubac. Back to George. And George with the jam.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Here's Tatum, and the basket is good.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Mann. Tatum against Morris. Jackson outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And Boston calls time here.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game. Even to Zubac.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
Allie, thank you. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 1:56 left in the fourth.
Man, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics Youth Dance Team. Give it up once again for Celtics Entertainment.
1:56 left in the game. Pass to Jackson.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Tatum passes to Brogdon. And the three off target. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tatum.
An elite player in this league. I mean, George understands he needs to come through at the line in clutch moments.
So he gets them both.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Smart passes to Horford to the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
George against Brogdon. That doesn't go either for George.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brown passes to Horford. Outside for Brogdon. Morris against Tatum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. George against Brogdon. Jackson on the wing. 5 on the clock. Over Smart. That one's wide left. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. "24 seconds left in the fourth. Here's George. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. George for 3. Horford pulls it in. And that's an intentional foul.
Marcus Morris Sr., 5th personal foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
At the line for the Celtics.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Jason Tatum, 5th personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5.
Line for the Clippers, Terrence Mann.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Brogdon. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
George, 6th.
So we see the Celtics get the win here.